I was just trying to, like, I have this desk in my room and it's such a tight fit. Like, I cannot wait to get in the new room. Oh my gosh, like, I dropped all my makeup on the floor and I'm just sitting there looking at it like it's looking at me. I'm looking at it like somebody's gonna pick it up, but I just don't want to be that person. Hey you guys, this is your girl Jasmine Yvonne, and I am coming to you guys today to do my install review for a company called Dolly Hair Company. Again, that is Dolly Hair Company. They sent me 4 bundles of their I don't know what I was just going to say, but it was not bundle. They sent me 4 bundles of their Mongolian deep wave hair in the inches 22, 24, and 226. I also believe I have in a 18-inch closure. But if I'm wrong, I would definitely put it in the description box to change it for you guys. This, of course, is installed on a full wig cap. This is a full wig in my head that I made. So let's get started. So you guys probably watched the unboxing video, and if you guys didn't, I definitely suggest that you guys check that out. So after I got the hair, did the video, whatever, I did went ahead. What is going on today? I did go ahead and I did wash the hair and so forth and so forth. This hair, you do not have to shampoo and do all this stuff. You just have to co-wash it. It's kind of like a curly texture, so I just prefer co-washing. And then you just air dry it. I wouldn't recommend you putting any heat on this hair, anything like that, like extreme heat, unless it's like a limited low type of setting. But I just let it air dry, and when the hair air dries, it is this pretty just wavy texture. It looks like this, like, because I didn't brush like everything out like all the way, so it looks just like this. This is the hair that I didn't brush out with my brush, and it looks just like this, just the entire unit. And it's not as super full how it looks right now. It's just kind of like, again, just like this, but just all around, even the closure. So after I wash it, I put it on my head, and then I take a brush, not a wide tooth comb, but just a brush, and I just brush the hair all around until I get it to look like this. So this is pretty much all I do, is I just take it and brush it, and you just kind of get this big kind of huge hair wavy look that I have right now in my head. So since installing this hair, I honestly haven't really had any issues with it whatsoever. It doesn't really shed at all, which is always a plus, because a lot of times curly hair or any type of curly type of texture, it does shed more than other hair. So I was really happy that it doesn't really shed much at all. So that was something that I did enjoy with this hair. Another thing is that it doesn't just get super matted up and look weird and puffy and dry like some curly hair can do. It does tangle though, of course it is. Even if it's deep wave, wavy, whatever, if it's any type of curly wavy texture, it's probably going to tangle from time to time and have kinks in it. I do recommend a good detangler. I know Shea Butter, I believe the brand, you can get it from Walgreens. They have really good detanglers. I definitely recommend those. Any type of lightweight detangler to use, so when you wash the hair, you put that in, you brush it out with a wide tooth comb, and then so you can kind of avoid the kinks and stuff like that when you install it. I don't know about other people personally, but I know when I wear wavy hair, I don't play with it a lot. I don't try to run my fingers through it a lot. I don't try to do a whole bunch of stuff to it. I normally just leave it how it is, maybe detangle it and then keep it moving. I don't like to do a lot of extra stuff with curly hair just because I want to keep it as it is. I want the texture to stay the same. So that's another thing. It also looks very natural. It's not super shiny or anything like that. It has like a pretty nice natural kind of luster to it, to the point where it looks like it is your hair. I don't have to do too much to get it to look natural, which is another good thing. Another good thing is after I've washed it twice since having this hair, and it goes back to its curl pattern, which is a good thing. It shows you that the hair, if it is processed, it's like steam process, meaning that the texture will come back and keep coming back for a long time. Only issue that I do have with hair when washing is that the closure texture does not come back like the bundle texture. Like, this is the bundle texture, as you guys can see. It's like this wave kind of texture. I don't understand, like, this is not the first time I had a closure and it did this to me. Like, where the front of the closure, the texture will turn like this, and then the rest of the closure will match the bundle hair. It's really weird. But that, yeah, like, as you guys can see, I wanded a little bit of on this side, and I'm probably gonna wand this side, but as you can see, like, it is like a wavy texture. Even when before I brushed it out and stuff, because I know some people are probably gonna be like, well, you brushed it out, it's probably why, because you brushed it out. No, even when I wash it, it just never turns back the same texture. And again, I did wand it, but at the same time I wanded other pieces and it didn't turn like this. But maybe that played a part in it, but I don't think so, because no, it didn't actually, because when I first installed it, I washed it, brushed it out, and the closure was looking like this even before I put any heat on it. Because at first I was like, maybe that's the reason, it's my own fault, but it's not my fault. And so yeah, so that is one thing that I did notice with this hair, is like the front, and it's really just like the front and a little bit of the sides of the closure just don't match the texture of the bundle hair perfectly. That's the one thing I was bummed about, and I do have to go back and wand it and so forth to get it to blend and mesh and look natural as possible. So that was something that I was really bummed about, and it was kind of like you know, irritating. So other than that, I didn't really have any extra, like, really other issues with this hair. The closure is actually really nice, as you guys can see. It looks pretty natural. I did bleach the knots, you know, the typical bleaching BW2, leaving it on for like, you know, 10 minutes or whatever. And so I did bleach it, and I did tweeze the closure to kind of make it look, you know, more natural, and to tweeze some of the hair so it's not so puffy. So the closure is good on that end as far as like the knots and it looking natural, because I had closures look white, and this closure actually, when I bleached it, it turned like this perfect tan color, which I was really, really stoked about as well. Yeah, make sure you guys check out their Instagram, their site, and so forth. Again, always check the description box for any information that you will need, especially if you forgot what I just said, or if I forgot to say it and I was like, you know, let me put it in the description box. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for more videos.